Well, hello aspirants. So right now I'm going to discuss and shed some light upon one of the major and important topics, that is social media and entertainment and your preparation. So preparation of what? Preparation can be of not specifically, but be it any preparation for any competitive examination. This applies. So basically we all have that notion of like social media and entertainment will definitely ruin our preparation and we'll lose track of it. But there are some aspects of social media that we need to harp upon, so that we never lose our track and focus on what we pursue. So definitely we are going to talk about discuss about the preparation, its important, and usage at any stage. You know, so if we begin, the main agenda of the session being social media, a weed and a need. So basically, I'll give an introduction to the session, and then we'll talk about the technology, its strengths, weakness, while reflecting on your preparation and entering the void, which is one of the the critical situation we will be ever facing, and we should be critical about what we think. And let's jump into the video. So right now, introduction. If I talk about introduction, we let me start with a quote. So we don't have a choice on whether we do social media. The question is how well we do it, right? So all that matters is that whether or not you're in any, whether you're preparing for any particular examination or whatever it may be, but how well you use social media and how well you handle entertainment for for your pleasures, or say something, whatever you call it, but how well you do it, that matters. So basically, it seems technology is ubiquitous. It's all over us. So are we, right? So we use technology, we keep ourselves updated, right? So it entails all the resources that one harbingers the relative assumption to rely upon for generations to come, but in a way that is useful to certain groups of people indefinitely. So you cannot specify the time. You cannot just use it for over, let's say, a year or 5 years. It's not like that. It's all over us. It's all over us, right? There is no time fixed for that. So first of all, if you integrate all these ideas in your preparation, in your examination preparation, right, reflect on your preparation and spend time accordingly. You need to adjust goals and exploit it carefully. Now take time. You have time, that is your strength. Take time and just plan it accordingly. Distraction for good is not a bad distraction, right? For example, let's say you're preparing something important. You want to know what is the meaning of, let's say, a particular word, right? You go through Instagram, you search for that. Not Instagram, let's say you a fact. Maybe you search for the fact. You go to Google, you search YouTube, and whatnot. You ask your friends, right? So if you want to master something, so you need all those resources that really helpful to you. So distinguish between the things, right? Like what interests you may endanger the prep, and what interests the preparation may not endanger your dream. So be careful while using social media, and also uh, while having entertainment. So right. So if you go according to your interests, you'll definitely lose track. So if we enter the void, what do we lack and what can we improve on? So basically, the strengths, the weakness, opportunities, and threats, all those arrive from using social media. Let's say technology. It's actually a vague term. So access to social media is a strength and weakness. Time, if spent productively, and weakness is to time. If you spend too much time on social media, uh, just hopping on, not that helpful things, then you will definitely lose track. So you're just dreaming on barren lands, right? And your adaptability, how you adapt yourself to the technology, that more, that matters too. So technology might be a great master, but you must not be the servant, right? So adapt yourself. So use social media. You can use WhatsApp, you can use Instagram, you can use Twitter, whatever. But make sure that you spend minimum time on your relaxation and maximum time on your productivity. Right? It must be helpful to your preparation. So basically, if you see current events, you're updated with current events. Like, let's say it might be helpful for your current affairs and GK preparation, and you identify daily issues and you know things better. You will know things better every day. You will get to learn something new every day. So the only thing is change of plan, these regrets, and questioning your all, the existence. That's what the threats come from. So you shouldn't think about these things, right? You shouldn't just regret and later say that I should have given much less time to it. But what time and how much time you will, give to social media and entertainment will definitely decide, you know, your fate of your preparation. And definitely the time that you have is very, very, very much important. If you have, let's say, if you have very less time for say any examination, then you can definitely harp on your interest in social media. So definitely you have to work little harder than that. So if we always be critical, it's not always that it's only about entertainment and social media that you will be, always be useful. No, it's not like that, but reflect on your preparation and act accordingly and use accordingly. So discuss stuff online. You can discuss with your family, you can discuss it with your friends, or study group or whatever it is. So never miss the flow. So limit yourself while pushing your limits. So this might sound vague, but know your weaknesses and your strengths, right? So if you have any weaker sections, please, you know list them out and try to push your limits. Try to test your you know limits. Do not just sit and uh, watch Netflix, Prime, whatever it is. But if you are confident enough with whatever you do, then you must go ahead. And finally, make capital out of technology, right? So basically, the term technology I use here is a bit vague, but what I mean is basically social media, right? And finally, the main points to be remember is that track your preparation and daily dose of internet. So all you need to do is, set out a plan for that and do your preparation well, right? And use internet properly, and then spend time with internet if it relaxes you. You watch YouTube, you can watch uh, like say any movies, or let's say you can start any series watching one episode by the day. So you can do that, but remember, if you have that much time, then you can definitely do that, right? So you have to just identify all those critical issues, just beforehand, so that your preparation at the end you must not face any difficulties, and do things in your way if it pleases you. So in that case, you will never lose track of what you are preparing for, right? So all I must say is uh, do not lose the track, and just don't go deeper into social media. Use what use like just be relaxed and cool, and use as much as your preparation helps you, right? It's like the mind is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets and the more it can expand, right? So thank you. Have a great weekend, friends. So entertainment part will be the second part. It will be coming very soon in my next video. Thank you.